finna take another 2 weeks off. I need holidays, man. WWE been having.
No,
I,
I like
we're
kind of like red.
we're going to the 11th, and then we done. We only got 3 more episodes this season.
man, you telling me I gotta record next Sunday? That's
Nigga.
Thanksgiving. That's Black Friday
That's-
weekend.
What?
Black Friday, Wednesday.
Yeah,
Man,
what?
Black Friday
1,
for
2.
me is Friday,
No.
Saturday, and Sunday.
This we
And
got
then
today.
Cyber Monday,
December 15th is our last day, and then you get like 4 weeks off. You get a whole month
all
off.
I get is Christmas, is you telling me.
December 15th is your last day.
The good thing War Games come on Saturday.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of the Next LvL Oasis Podcast. Hashtag NLOPod on all your socials. It's your boy GL Spectre. Today we got Queen Pen 96. We got JMO Stacks. We got Big John Boy. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
You know me, living the life.
Waiting for Thanksgiving so I can get off work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many days
Get that
off
food
for
in.
Thanksgiving?
Man, I want it all the week off.
My schedule say 2 days, but I'm gonna take 2.5, 3. I'm going out of town this week.
What's your company name?
Don't worry about it.
Huh?
Don't advertise out here for free for our company.
We're advertised for free. Facts,
Yeah, they
facts,
did.
facts.
They not paying me for sponsorship, so I can't say their name.
I ain't mad at it.
Disclose.
Well, hell, let's get right into it. We talk about Thanksgiving, week off. No, this is my last official week not working, but let's talk about food. What's y'all favorite Thanksgiving meals, dessert? You know, go for it.
Man, look. Gumbo. Gumbo.
I
Think
feel like
about
you
it
can't
right
go
now. I need to go
wrong.
cook it right now.
You make a good gumbo?
I feel like
Who said that? I know I do.
who said that?
That's what I was asking. Do you make a good gumbo?
Yes, sir.
What you put in it, cuz?
Man, listen. So I put shrimps in there. You gotta have your shrimp. You gotta have your crabs. You gotta have your chicken wings. You gotta have your turkey necks. You know
The
what I'm
uncooked
saying?
chicken wings. It can't be fried.
Exactly.
It gotta be
We
raw
ain't doing
chicken.
no fried. Nah. You know what I'm saying? This is a seafood gumbo right here. And then to top it off, I know it's a huge debate, but I love me some potato salad with my gumbo inside.
Oh,
facts.
I ain't
Yeah.
never
Not
heard
the
that
side.
combination
Not on
before.
the side.
I didn't understand this was a
Inside.
debate. It has to happen.
Well, it's a debate for
That's
those
a
who know
thing?
nothing about it. Try it.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. I've never seen
Exactly.
nobody from New Orleans eat it like that.
Me either.
No.
Now,
Not in all my
Yes.
days.
Listen, you get the cold
It's
potato
the
salad.
reason why y'all
Uh-huh.
haven't is because they trying to, not show y'all everything.
Gotta keep
you
them
So
guessing.
y'all, so y'all
Yeah.
gatekeeping. Got it. Got
got
it.
it. Just try it.
No.
Get your bowl of gumbo.
Uh-huh.
Get your scoop of potato salad. Put the scoop potato salad in the gumbo and try it, and then let me know.
Wait, but is it? You said it's cold
Well, hold
potato
on.
salad.
I was about to say that. So the first day you make the potato salad is gonna be warm because you know all the ingredients. But that next morning, fresh out the refrigerator,
Yes, sir.
You
You know
warm
you
up
eat
your-
gumbo the next day in the morning.
hot and
Your,
cold.
your gumbo gonna be warm. You put it in the microwave.
Hot and cold. Listen, if you ever had, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna listen.
Just do it.
I don't promote drugs. That's a drug right there.
That this is a drug that you gonna promote for.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that because I ain't never
Yeah.
heard that combination
Damn,
before.
I'm gonna have to see what that's about.
To see.
Well, you
I
making
gotta
it?
throw an honorable mention in there though.
Uh-huh.
You gotta have and together since we're talking about combinations. I need the yams and the macaroni together. You gotta eat them together.
Wait, yams.
I don't eat
Yams?
yams, so I can't even say that though.
You don't eat yams.
Nah,
That's a
I
lot of
have
things
sweet
I don't
potato
eat.
pie.
That's wild.
Sweet potato pie.
I
The
hate that for
yams.
you.
So you
Oh, no,
must be a
I'm blessed.
cranberry girl too.
If it's the smooth kind and it has to
Nah.
What's
be
your-
with my grandma's
from?
dressing specifically.
What's your melanin level? Hold your head up to the camera.
Listen.
Clear?
Clear.
Whatever. Anyway, back to the yams and the macaroni. It's the
She wanted-
combination for me.
Can I get some cranberry sauce on this plate, please?
Out the can too, huh?
Out the can. You use seasoning with your food?
Okay. Okay. Y'all funny today, y'all.
Ah,
No, we don't talk about it. Yams and mac and cheese. Are we talking the
Together.
baked mac and cheese or like we talk about
Gotta be baked.
noodles?
Oh,
Okay, you got me on that one. All
if it
right.
ain't baked, throw it in the garbage.
All right,
Right,
Don't
facts.
turkey
need to
and
be a
ham.
Thanksgiving.
Ham.
So you like the sweet and salty. I guess the yams are sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yams is
assuming.
absolutely they're sweet.
So James
I'm a
just
sweet
said
and salty girl for sure.
turkey or ham is ham for me all
No,
day.
James went that Tur-Duck-En.
Oh no,
Ain't nobody eating no
listen.
damn
You never had a
Tur-Duck-En, no.
turducken before?
Man,
I'm
listen,
not.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest and
So
say I have yet
no.
to have a turducken,
I'm
but
scared. I'm
John
terrified.
Madden has watching football on Thanksgiving Day.
mhm.
John Madden has made me want to try it.
Quick story about the turducken. It debuted Thanksgiving. John Madden. It was the Saints playing in New Orleans. The turducken's from Louisiana, from New Orleans. That's where it
Mhm.
derived from. And so it was him in New Orleans. I don't remember who they were playing. I want to say it was the Rams, but I could be wrong. That's
I
when it
think it's the
debuted.
Cowboys, because if I'm not mistaken, that was the year we went to the Super Bowl.
No, dude. Turducken back in the 90s.
Before that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, back in the 90s. Good try. No. We won that game. I want to say it was the Rams. But yeah, that's when it originally debuted. And turduckens are good, dude. Turkey ducking, hen.
So like,
Turkey and duck.
describe
Yeah.
to me the taste, because like I just feel like it tastes like too many different things. Like,
Chicken and turkey.
I was about to say something crazy.
so,
Now it
I
tastes
don't know.
like pause like meat. That's wild.
What type of meat, sir?
Turkey and duck and hen, chicken.
But nah, I agree. Out of turkey
Yeah.
and ham, I'm with the ham because I'm looking at making ham
The
sandwiches.
next morning, whole Thanksgiving food
And then if you
over
want breakfast
anything.
food, got the ham with your breakfast. You know
Ham
what I'm
and
saying?
eggs.
Turkey good,
Yeah.
but everybody turkey ain't always good after the next day get
So
dried out.
here's a question. I agree with that, but here's a question: fried turkey or like oven roasted?
Fried,
if
I'd
my
rather
dad
have a
is frying it,
fried.
because the other way, turkey is just dry anyway to begin with. To me,
Yeah.
it ain't supposed to be though. If it's done right, it ain't supposed to be.
don't too many people do it right.
Fried turkey. If you have never had fried turkey, audience, you
You
gotta
missing
try
out.
that. You
You
And
gotta
I
missing out.
think
try it.
actually, if I'm not mistaken, we did the Popeyes one year, and it was solid. Like Popeyes do a good job with it.
I hear that one's solid. I might get
Yeah.
one this year.
Hashtag
Just to
Popeyes.
surprise the family.
Popeyes,
Fried
we need that
chicken turkey.
sponsorship. Hashtag, what's her name? Annie. Hashtag Annie Popeyes. We need that sponsorship.
Bring back that dirty rice at Popeyes.
Facts. Speaking of sponsorships, Honey Baked Ham. We want sponsorships as well.
Do y'all know that they have a restaurant, like they have a brick and mortar, and
Ooh.
they sell sandwiches, honey baked ham. Like
Well, I've
I
been to
want
their,
to
I've
go,
been to
but
their
they so far
store.
from home.
There's a restaurant separate from the store.
No, like it's the store, but like they sell sandwiches and stuff now. Like they make sandwiches out of their
Oh, that's
ham
extra
and stuff.
ghetto. I love that.
Where they
No,
was at?
like
I'm gonna give me
I
a
want to know about it. Like
sandwich.
y'all have no idea.
Road trip. Go give me a sandwich.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, that
Mhm.
Any
sounds
other
like
good
love.
gumbo, other good Thanksgiving foods?
So I was going to switch it over to dessert now. Now me, I'm gonna give you the answer. If it's not apple pie, don't talk to me.
Man,
But
I ain't
Right.
talking to you
I've
then.
you're
never
about to
had
say
apple pie at
sweet
Thanksgiving.
potato pie.
You're
Pecan
American.
pie.
You're American. You want to make America great again? Apple pie.
Hey,
Pecan pie.
hey, sir, hey, buddy, hey, guy, relax,
you
relax.
like Martin off of Life, trying to get that pie.
Great reference. You get 10 points for the reference. Oh, you said pecan pie, JMO?
Yes, sir.
You make it yourself?
Hell no. But I make a sweet potato pie myself, no lies. Shout out to my dad. He good at that.
Y'all
And my
like
aunt,
pumpkin pie?
and my aunt, she was real good at pumpkin. Excuse me. No, I hate pumpkin pie. My aunt was good at making pecan pie.
I haven't.
She was
I had pumpkin once. I couldn't get with it.
can't get
Yeah.
jiggy with no pumpkin. They can keep that to themselves.
Yeah, I'd rather have turducken than have pumpkin.
We rather had an apple pie, huh?
No, apple pie over everything. I don't care what y'all say. That's
That's
law.
With some
In
vanilla
my
ice cream,
house,
apple pie.
no, I need it like that. I go look. I go to work.
Okay, you look like you're gonna go to work with that apple pie.
Hell yeah, it gets real disrespectful with the pie. You know what the Rock said? Rock said like pie. You tell Lillian that all the time. Listen, moving on. Let me see. We talked about turkey ham. We talked about the desserts. What's y'all drink of choice?
Crown Royal.
Juice.
Juice.
I mean, my drink of choice. Shoot,
Thinking
I'll
about
be.
Thanksgiving. You going beer? I know you going juice, John Boy, but you going beer? You going hard liquor? Shit, Crown.
I'm going
Crown
beer then.
Royal.
I'm not drinking hard liquor while I'm trying to get my grub on, so I'm going beer.
The
Definitely.
beer fills you up faster though with the yeast.
When I'm mixing it in, I love it. You know, you got the beer, like the
Like,
Crown. She trying to go to sleep. You trying to fall asleep, although you're gonna fall asleep.
On
But
the
I don't want to
couch
fall asleep
during the third
in my
game. They got
window.
3 games
I
on
want to.
Thursdays now.
And listen,
He knocked out.
I'm gonna be streaming, playing the
Facts.
game.
Hey, we may do that. Shout out to all our streams. Follow us. Hit us
Can
up.
I throw a
Yes.
topic in there?
Go
Go
for
ahead.
it.
What's up?
No shade to my grandma. Love you, Karen.
She
KC.
name dropping. That's
Oh,
wild.
I'm sorry, but listen. How long as fellow African Americans do y'all's family keep leftovers after Thanksgiving?
Man, we
Yes.
freeze it. That's a good one. So,
Yes, it's crazy.
so for me, Saturday, I'm freezing most of it because guess what's happening? Stuff coming out for Christmas.
That's called
Mhm.
That's called meal prep. That's a big meal prep. And you know
That's-
what? He's saying that, but that's real life. If you got extra space in one of these freezers, you're freezing half of that. Now,
Come
granted,
on.
it's gonna be gone probably about Friday, Saturday, but whatever's left over, yeah.
It's
And-
going in the
and
freezer and coming
Don't let
out
it
for
be a
Christmas.
stuffed pepper.
Oh, it's going in the freezer
Yeah.
coming out for Christmas.
It'd be a stuff.
So
Speaking
no
of-
lie. What my family have done
Mhm.
with gumbo, we make a lot. My dad makes a lot of gumbo, and he literally puts them in containers and freeze them.
Yep.
He gives some to people,
Pass
and
it
then
out.
we
Yep.
we also literally freezes it and save it for Christmas because you
Mhm.
ain't gotta cook it; it's already cooked. All you do is take it out, let it thaw out. Like you say, it's prepping. Put it in the stove, warm it up. You got your meal. Bell peppers. We get the stuffed bell peppers. You make an extra enough to eat for Thanksgiving. The
Mhm.
rest of them, you freeze them, and you don't have to cook them.
Yep.
You can just freeze it real good. Take it out for Christmas. Put it in the oven and cook them. That leftover ham that you ain't gonna finish for Thanksgiving, man. Look, you better say that
Cut you half of that for your breakfast sandwiches, and the other half freeze it.
for Christmas, man.
Yep.
Look, where y'all live? Where y'all come from?
You gotta save
Better
that
go
money.
ask somebody.
We do that too. I was just wondering.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I didn't answer none of the other questions because I really be looking for macaroni and cheese. And Thanksgiving is kind of, for me, my family be cooking the same stuff for the last 35 years. So I'm kind of like, I'm tired of Thanksgiving food.
So all you do is mac and cheese.
I be looking for the mac and cheese, and that's it. I don't care about nothing else. And strawberry cake. So after
Okay,
that,
strawberry cake.
Hey.
Okay, is that handmade?
Now we talking about moist
Yeah.
mac and cheese or just mac and cheese? You know, you get the baked mac and cheese that's moist.
I don't like baked mac and cheese.
What?
I don't like the crispy. I don't like all
Okay.
that. I like
No,
the
that's
regular
okay.
mac.
It's okay. It's
You don't
okay.
like
Hold
the
on.
top being crispy, but
Hold
the
on.
No, I
inside.
don't like that. I don't like that.
Explain yourself,
I'm
brother.
from-
You want
I'm from
shells?
Jamaica.
You want penne pasta? What we talking here?
We can
Those
do the
are the
macaroni noodles, but I
Okay.
ain't with the baked. That's a new age thing to me. I don't know who started that. I'm
So what
good on
about
the baked.
even with gumbo? You had it too much?
Not on Thanksgiving. And when I did have a lot, that's back when Leroy Britton was living here. So
Mhm.
I got
Wow.
to remember that from James' dad, but
Yeah.
it happened to Leroy and then James' dad moved. So
hmm
I really ain't got no access to it no more.
Well, James talking mad
That'll be a
noise, so I guess he about to do that this year then.
I did it last year, but I got the ingredients ready to cook it. It's gonna be
Will
out there.
say for myself, the first
Mhm.
time I ever had gumbo for Thanksgiving. Shout out to my auntie. I won't drop her name because she has a very unique name.
But
But when she
you gotta
married
say it
my
now. You done
uncle
set us up.
at first, y'all know Kella. Y'all know Kella. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it was
oh,
a very it
Oh
was a
yeah.
very pleasant and delicious surprise, but there was no what y'all say, potato salad there. We just had the gumbo.
I'm gonna
Cause
let
we
her
know
know
a
because
lot of y'all don't know nothing
we
about
grew up in
that.
the same neighborhood. I'm gonna let her know that she didn't treat you right.
She did us
But
wrong. She did us
see,
dirty.
well, I can
I'm gonna let
understand
her.
why. 'Cause y'all would have been like, what? No, so only it's a New Orleans thing for real. Like you
I'll
gotta
say
be
I'll say
around.
Louisiana.
Yeah, we gonna say Louisiana. You gotta be
Yeah,
around. Everybody
Well,
gotta be enough from Louisiana. So
We gotta
yeah.
but
ask you. We
she
gotta ask your
is
boy
making
then.
it this year, so I'm gonna
Oh
bring it
don't
back.
yeah.
ask him.
For me, I can't even do seafood anymore. But mom's is making chicken and sausage gumbo, so that's a good B plus. I'm like I miss the shrimp and the crabs, but it's all good. I'm
Tell
gonna
her
do
do a
chicken and
separate
sausage
bowl, man, separate pot.
if it's even
Well,
cooked
why you can't
remotely.
because of the
I can't hear you say again.
why you can't eat seafood anymore?
I'm allergic now. It hit me the last
Oh, really?
3 years.
Man, that's crazy
Yep.
how that developed
A
after
lot
all
of
this
people
time.
that
They
weren't
My
say
always allergic to
they
seafood, but they are now. Like that's so
mhm.
interesting. Like I
my
know a
it
lot
uh
of people.
happens. It
I found out
happens.
talking to my mom's my two uncles. It happened to them in their 30s also. Just one day
Mm.
can't do it no more. And all subsequently talking about Leroy, his youngest, she's now not allergic no more. In her 20s, it just turned off. So I'm
Oh,
I hear
really?
jealous.
that about a lot of
Hmm.
people. That is so interesting to me.
Yep, I can't do it. So I get around crawfish, even the crab boil. Like I used to like just cook other stuff for crab boil. Can't do it. It messes me up completely. So chicken and
Sorry,
sausage
man.
gumbo this shit. I know. I accept your apology because I need it.
Sorry.
I can't
She
get
gonna throw a
fried.
little okra in there for you
Need it.
then?
I hope so.
Just
A little something.
and your chicken and sausage,
Just
man. Look,
make
So
it
what?
happen.
What about like Cajun seasoning? Does that
Oh
do
no,
anything?
that's
oh
good.
no,
Yeah, no.
it's just the
I do
extra
fried
flavor.
salmon now. I'll get a New Orleans
Mm.
fish fry and do fried salmon with that, and that's my baked
It's probably because it
seafood.
don't have much mercury in the salmon like
One of
that.
them ingredients. But yeah, no, I'm excited about Thanksgiving, y'all. It's gonna be a good year, hopefully. So moving on, did y'all see Tyson Paul last week? If so,
No, because
Now, because of Netflix.
my thing kept freezing.
hey, if you didn't know, there's a lawsuit out right now.
Yeah.
If you or your family has been affected by the Netflix Tyson Paul streaming issue, you're entitled to compensation.
I think
Yeah, I
I
need
better
Uh,
my
hurry
10
up.
cents.
hell yeah.
How much can
But
you
but
stand to make from that?
but overall, what was y'all? I want to get into that match before that though, with the two ladies. I don't remember their names, so forgive me. They
That was
killed it.
boxing.
Yes,
They were going to what? Go ahead,
Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor
Toronto
is their name.
and Taylor Taylor. Yep. Match of the year that I've seen in boxing. I've seen a lot
And
of
that's
them.
it. And funny
Agreed.
enough,
That's their
this was
second
their
one.
second fight,
Yeah.
and their first fight was as good as their second fight. And to honestly say, they stole that fight from Amanda.
They did.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
completely. Katie Taylor clearly was headbutting.
Yes, she
Clearly
was.
headbutt, and then even Toronto, she said it herself in the post game interview, and was like, and even her hype man, go check Sir Taylor's other fights. This is a habitual
This is
thing.
uh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
so
I mean,
I
she
am
was.
I ain't mad at the ref docking a point or two, but they still went to war after all of that, and
It was
they
It
already
was
signed up
boxing.
for fight number 3. So
and Keith and my bad. Amanda was fighting in them 11 breads, them
Yeah, she had
velvet
some J's on.
breads,
Yeah,
them
she
velvet
did.
breads. But yeah, that was a fight. Yes,
so
they was thugging, slugging it.
Speaking of shoes, yeah, Jasmine, you need to get our Christmas presents. You know, 15. I think James was 9. What you
Yeah,
wear? G 13.
13
yes, sir.
Yeah,
wide. Go ahead and get you that
spend some money
address.
on us.
Yeah,
Spend
Get a
some
man.
bread on us.
a
Stop
little
giving it to the other
bread.
folks.
I got
Stop
you.
giving
Yeah,
it to the other folks. Give it to
remember,
the
do a skin
Mhm.
check. Remember,
you know,
Doing skin check is
you know.
crazy.
We're all the same color.
if it matches hue, that means we need some money from you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, for real though.
but
I need some new kicks, so go ahead and send them over. I was serious.
What you
Yep.
want? What you
I
want?
need some new ones too. I don't have any.
I'll send you a picture.
I'm talking to G. What you need, G?
I'll send you a picture. You're like, I trust whatever James and John say. Just send me whatever they got in
Just
my
to send
size.
you whatever they ask for. Okay, for sure.
But
Yes.
outside of that, so we had a great fight, killer, and then we went to the main event, and it was rough. Our boy Iron Metal Mike Tyson, Plastic Mike Tyson, it might be a good way
Nah,
to
he's
say it.
not plastic.
I won't
Man,
say
listen.
it like I won't say it in his face, but I'm gonna say it on his shoe.
Nah, you cannot. No, you
No.
cannot
Mike
take
Mike
nothing
Mike
away
did
from
good.
Mike.
Mike did good.
Cause for this man to go 8 rounds at the
Mm-hmm.
he's what, almost 60?
He's
almost
59. Mm-hmm.
So come on now. An average 60-year-old, are you gonna see them out there doing anything? No,
No,
not like that. So I give him mad props to
definitely.
even go out there and say I'm gonna fight. And he
Mm-hmm.
fought. And I personally watching it off and on because it was skipping, I
Mm-hmm.
do believe he was not slugging it like he could have. It was
Mm-hmm.
times you can see he was not, he was holding back punches.
Mm-hmm.
And Quasi kept people were saying that every time because if you pay attention, he was always biting on his glove.
Mm-hmm.
People he claimed it's his habit, but people
Mm-hmm.
were saying he was biting on his glove to kind of hold back.
Mm-hmm. I
So
mean, I wouldn't be surprised by that. We know it's a moneymaker. We know, even though Paul's fights have now become sanctioned, at first they weren't. It's still a show, and he's doing it for the publicity. I would love to see him in the WBC more consistently, just running the circuit, fighting trained fighters who are active right now. But what
Right.
he's done,
Right.
what him and Logan have done since COVID is when they first did their first big matches. You can't knock them for their hustle. Like, they shut down Netflix. Think about that, right? 70 something, I think it was 70 something million. Like, that number could be off of people watching at one time. And think about, we talk about wrestling. Raw is going to Netflix in January 6th, and they average about 3 million people. And so it was a good test for Netflix to see, okay, we can't handle this many people. Let me go ahead and fix things up so that the other
Right.
companies who want to copy this method going, and there will be other companies because there's just the blueprint.
NFL is going to Netflix too.
NFL is going to, yep, exactly. So they won't have this issue going forward. So definitely shout out to them for overall a good show. Just holistically, the main event though left a lot to be desired, especially after that great main event, that's co-main event.
Co-main event, yeah.
I think though that to your point, Tyson holding back, I can see that. I would have liked to. I think though the power is still there, the agility is just not there, and that's natural because you're 59 years old.
It's older.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you compare the way he was fighting, that's crazy. I can't think of his name. Roy Jones versus Jake, and then I'm always scrolling on Instagram.
Yeah.
You got those theory crafters. They were showing where there was time where he can throw the right, but he would pull it back. I don't know. It's something about Jake Paul in the contract where it's like, don't fight him for real. You'll get paid because
Don't
I
knock
think
me out.
he could have knocked Jake Paul out if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And Jake Paul and Logan Paul, they got this
It's a monopoly.
Caucasian privilege.
Uh-oh,
one
wait,
believe
you gotta get a
that.
skin check?
Yeah, because the way they be doing things, I'm like, why won't he fight Canelo? Or
He's calling out Canelo now.
you think that's really gonna happen?
Money talks. If Canelo want to go for it,
Is that technically Canelo's weight class? I don't know.
he said
That's a
that
good question.
he said that he wants to fight on Canelo's weight class, but that is a question that no, it's not. Canelo is not 185. His actual weight, he fights at 165, 175.
Yeah, he's not as big as Jake.
But Jake fights at like catch weight, which is almost 200 pounds. So
Gotcha.
technically, he's not. And I don't see, and I wouldn't if I was Canelo. I wouldn't go up to Jake's weight because who are you, Jake? You're not an actual boxer like me. I'm a well-renowned boxer, got championships. I wouldn't.
I don't know about that. I would say he is an actual boxer now because he's become consistent with just doing at least a match a year, and that's on par with most fighters like that. But he's just not in the WBC or
Look at him that he's an entertaining boxer. Okay, that's what we say. Because I mean, he's fighting. When I say boxer, I am talking about other professional boxers who live and die by it. Like
Mm-hmm.
that is their sport. That is what they get paid to do.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody so far, except for Mike Tyson
Mm-hmm.
and Tyson Fury,
Mm-hmm.
brother, his son or whatever, I forgot. He fought other people that wasn't their
From different
background. Their
sports and yeah.
background was mixed martial arts,
Mm-hmm.
basketball. For example, everybody remember Nate Robinson. He knocked
Yeah.
Nate clean out,
Yeah.
and Nate sleeping on the canvas. What's Nate's background? Not boxing and
Yeah.
What Nate
basketball.
at now?
Go
Good
fight
question though.
Deontay Wilder.
Oh, he's doing something. So yeah, stuff like that. Go fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he's claimed he wants to, but we'll see where it goes. But I personally felt like if I was Jake, I wouldn't do it. Boxing needs that entertainment side of things because
Mm-hmm.
boxing's kind of gone down. And
Mm-hmm.
what
Yeah.
Jake is doing, Jake is bringing exposure to boxing.
Yeah.
If you look at it,
And his
so
cards, to the example of the co-main event, those are sanctioned fights for the titles. Those are legit fights. His
matter of
part,
fact,
his part may be celebratory, but everything else is all quote unquote legit.
right. And matter of fact, if you
Mhm.
paid the fight before the two women fought, before the co-main event, there
Mhm.
was another fighter who Mario Burrows who fought Tank, and Tank
Mhm.
Oh
beat him.
yes.
And he was fighting, and Mario Burrows had his title on the line against another boxer. So,
Mhm.
like you say, all the other fights are sanctioned boxers, and
Mhm.
I respect what he's doing because he
Mhm.
is giving other boxers a chance
Mhm.
at the sport. But for Jake, if I was Jake, don't fight no real boxers. If you stick to what you've been doing,
Keep doing
talk
that.
your trash,
Yeah.
like you gonna fight a real boxer, and just stick to entertainment, getting the money. Do that. That's what I would say.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure. And shout out to him also because I did some research on it, and he's also trying to get equal pay for the men and women in the sport as well. And so using his platform to grow it past himself. If he's gonna keep doing that, then I'll watch as they call it in wrestling, a fake match or whatever, or and roll with it
Scripted.
like that, a scripted. Well, I ain't saying wrestling not fake, wrestling scripted. But moving on, we'll keep rolling. Shaq and Gronk. I don't know if y'all saw that part. I don't know if it cut off on y'all or not, but they were sitting next to each other during the match, and they had mentioned that they were trying to set up a celebrity boxing, not company, but like an event where they may be the first match with each other. And then after that, they'll get a bunch of either retired or active. They'll talk about it on the side and let us know soon. What do y'all think about that? Shaq versus Gronk. Who off the cuff? Who wins?
Shaq
I
don't
don't
try to
know, but I'm
hug
interested. I
Gronk.
can't lie.
Say it again, Jesse.
I said I don't know who got the win, but I'm interested. I would watch it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I gotta go with Shaq. He's been in a wrestling ring. Gronk too. Don't get me
True.
wrong.
yeah. Gronk
Gronk
was a
too.
champion,
Gronk is
but
so goofy looking, man.
That's the thing.
yeah,
I feel like I won't. They can't. I don't see them taking it serious when they
Yeah,
do.
they don't
right.
see him taking it serious.
Me either.
But again,
Shaq is a
if
big kid, and Gronk is too.
but if that's your main event and all the other fights are okay, then I'm okay with that.
I'm
Or
gonna
if
be honest though.
or
I
if the
could.
entire event is old school, this is a date myself, celebrity death match, like on MTV
Man.
throwback. If it's something like that where every single match is just a celebrity match for one night only, I'm for
But he said that they were saying it's gonna be NFL or retired or
versus the
active
NBA.
NFL player versus NBA. So
Yeah.
when you think about this, NFL has the advantage,
Mm-hmm.
depending on who we're talking about fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we talking about defensive linemen, offensive linemen,
Right.
linebackers against some NBA players? They hit the weights, but they're not hitting the weights like these football players who are
Right.
used to getting hit. So I mean, now here's the thing:
With pads though,
Are we fighting with headgear on? Are we fighting
no,
with heavier gloves? They have to. Nah, man, they have to. They
no.
have to
You give
fight with.
them all too much
No,
training, and then let's go see what happens.
they
Let go
gotta
and let
fight with
God.
headgear. I want to see this. This better not be pay per view.
I feel like it would probably be like cornerbacks versus wide receivers because they're probably the most famous.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of football. I mean, people that watch football don't know O lineman and D lineman. Like D lineman, you have to be like real electrical to be famous. And O lineman, you really don't know none of them.
I know O lineman, Larry Tinsley. No, for having often
What about this?
abilities right
Here's an easy one for me. Not easy, but I'll say Aaron Donald versus somebody like Big Baby, Glenn Davis.
I'm taking Aaron Donald.
No,
I'm taking
I
Aaron
say
Donald
Aaron.
easily.
Nah, I know.
Have you seen Glenn
I'm
Davis?
sorry, we can't
Yeah,
say Glenn Davis.
he look
'cause
rough
dealing-
now.
Glenn Davis dealing with some situations. Let's put
Okay.
Aaron Donald and Big Perk.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm still taking Aaron Donald though.
I'm taking Aaron Donald easily because he's still clanging it. He's still clanging and banging.
Let's do Shannon Sharp and T.O.
Ooh.
T.O.
Well, we got to do basketball versus football.
That's
So,
right.
All right.
Shannon Sharp
okay.
versus who another ESPN analyst? Jalen Rose.
Even though it's basketball versus basketball, I think Dwight Howard, I think his money's getting low because he called out OKC, like, put me on the team. Then he called out Shaq, like, come on, Shaq, let's get in the boxing ring together. I'm like,
Yeah.
your money must be getting low because you just
That's a good
all
one.
over social media.
Put Dwight out
That's
there. Put Dwight against somebody who active right now. Yeah, a lot of different people. But no, I think the idea. Would you say? Say again?
No, go ahead.
I think the idea can work, but I wouldn't want to see it as no sanctioned match. It'd have to be like a full night of just fun. But I don't want no headgear.
How many rounds?
6 or 7. But you know what? I like the 8 round 2 minute. The 8 round 2 minutes was good.
Man, listen, these guys need 3 rounds. They ain't boxers, bro. 3 rounds. Give them 3.
Give them 2
maybe
months.
4.
These are athletes though, and these are the best of the best of the world. You know. Who does Jordan get in the ring with?
Michael Jordan? Nobody.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Who does he get in the ring with?
He gets in the ring.
Him
Nobody.
versus
He's gonna
Tom
be sitting
Brady.
at Vegas.
What's
He's sitting at Vegas betting on it.
Jordan versus Brady right now.
Chuck?
Jordan versus Brady.
All right.
Goat versus goat.
All right. Goat versus goat. Or if we want to go real, if we're gonna say NBA versus NBA, Jordan versus Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas gonna take that serious though. He gonna try to kill
Jordan. I took that seriously.
All right. We're gonna slow it down. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan.
Scottie Pippen gonna take it seriously.
They're gonna bring guns.
Well, I'm saying that.
They're gonna bring guns. It's my team.
Jordan kill.
They're gonna put Jordan on the shirt.
Jordan is not gonna get on in this, man.
No, he ain't gonna get in no ring.
I wouldn't need it if I was him neither.
No, you can't ruin your legacy like that. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Jordan versus LeBron. I can't hold it. Put him in there.
God.
Put him in there one good time.
I want to see LeBron and Chuck.
I just said that. Yep, LeBron and Chuck.
Chuck would fight.
LeBron, man.
Chuck would fight actually. Chuck ghetto.
Did y'all see LeBron said he's stepping away from social media?
Yeah, he posted. He said peace out. Y'all be cool.
He tired
of them talking about his kids.
That ain't it. He ain't finna lock in for the playoffs. He tired of that Bronny slander.
He's sick of that. He getting tagged in all the Bronny mistakes. Like,
speaking of Bronny, this came up to my mind just now. How y'all feel about Kyan, I think his name Carmelo Anthony's son.
Going to Syracuse.
Following his dad.
Okay.
I love it.
And y'all know that his dad told him, you ain't got to go where I played at. Make your own legacy. And he had a chance to go to USC and some other school. But he said, I'm going to go ahead and go to Syracuse.
Well, more specifically, he said, and on what was that podcast podcast, I believe it was. No, it was on Mellow Podcast. He said, I saw the girls, saw the coach. I'm like, I'm going to be all right. And Lala gave him that look like, come on, son. Do you know your son?
Be quiet, Lala. We saw you on all them 50 Cent shows.
We saw you on all of 50. Bruh.
We saw you.
It was ridiculous. Every show, BMF and all of them, just acting like, what are we doing, Lala? It came a long way from BET, cutting up.
But I think
Lala's on MTV.
Be pretty good. I think Lil Anthony will be pretty good too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. He comes out this year. coming up, like the following year?
Next year I'm gonna be looking out for him at Syracuse, man.
Definitely. Yeah, no, it's gonna be
We,
good.
we got to get back to Bronny though, man. Like Stephen A. Smith had a whole like 7 minute, diaspora
That's
on
exactly
YouTube, like
why
about how
LeBron leaving.
he's not ready. He's not even performing that well in the G League.
We all know
No.
he's
So
not ready.
Bronny
was this
averaging.
really?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, was this really a case of I don't know why I can't think of the word now,
Nepotism.
but yeah, nepotism. Because it's
Mhm.
like I don't know if it's nerves or is the skill set he's not there yet, but
Mhm.
it doesn't look too good right now. But I'm hoping for the best,
No,
that
it's
he's
tough.
able to do something.
He's had 2, 3, 4 games with them. He's averaging 3 minutes, 1 point. Yeah, and less than a half a rebound,
I
assist.
mean,
Yeah.
you can't do much in 3 minutes. This ain't NBA 2K where I can scope
You
out
got to
10 points.
remember though, he's only on the field for defensive purposes, and he's not doing that. So you're getting pulled. Sit down.
Well,
He's not even a 3-and-D yet. That's tough. If you can't succeed in the G League and you have this DNA or whatever, it's gonna be blown up more than the average person.
that's the problem. Everybody think because it's in the DNA don't mean nothing.
But one thing that Steven said that I forgot is that his daddy put a target on his back by saying he was better than some NBA players.
Hey,
So I think that made him a big target. Like we about to see how good he really is since you said that, because
Yeah.
people be thinking that the last player on the bench is really trash. But if you put them
not.
in the YMCA or 24, they'll show you why they
They
made the
running.
NBA.
Exactly.
Like they're, it's just we're comparing them to the best player on their team, but they're really good. So it's like I think he kind of made his son a target by saying that. Now you want to dip off of social media, but that's
Hey,
LeBron for you.
That's
Everybody can't be
LeBron.
Kobe and MJ, you know.
Facts.
we is not gonna start this Kobe MJ LeBron debate here.
I mean, look, MJ the greatest of all time. And then it's Kobe. And then it's
And then it's
LeBron.
LeBron.
And there's no debate about that.
And
And
then
then
what's it gonna be after LeBron?
The
it was,
babyface
it was
assassin.
supposed to be KD. And he got a couple of rings, but he still didn't get his own, so he can't be in that argument.
It's the babyface assassin, Steph Curry, baby.
He
It
finna
has to
leave.
be
Who gonna be after Curry? He finna leave.
Tatum.
Who gonna be after Curry?
I said Tatum.
I don't know.
Right
It
now.
may be. I'm taking Ant over Tatum.
I
I'm
can't.
taking Tatum because he got a championship.
He got a ring.
I gotta
That's
take
exactly what I was about to say. I can't because he
I'm
got a
sorry,
ring.
I gotta tell you, he got a ring.
And truth be told, I don't want either one of them. I want to take Brunson because the Knicks are some fighters and they're some dogs. But he
I'm
got to
not
get a
mad at
ring.
that.
He got to
I'm
get a
not mad
ring.
at that.
Yeah, he got to win.
Yeah.
He got to win.
He don't get 2 or 3.
Well, you
I
might as
can't.
well put Giannis in that then. You may
Hey,
have
No,
and
actually, no, I don't count Giannis at all.
Boston did handicap the Cavaliers their first loss of the season.
Yeah.
Because the Cavaliers were undefeated.
Yep.
surprisingly.
Right. Right.
Speaking of goddamn,
Does that mean the East this week or what?
no, the East not weak, dude. The East look tough. But speaking of talking about sports, going back to football real quick, benching and firing. So rumor is that they're about to fire the head coach and the GM of the Giants. Who's that?
Dang.
Dabo. They released Daniel Jones this past week. Well, it was a mutual agreement apparently between him and the owner, the Maris, I believe it's the family. Because he's not owed the money anymore or whatever, so he's out. They let Barkley go, and what was bad for them is they were on Hard Knocks showing how they messed up the trade, or the mess up for Barkley to walk out the door to go to Philadelphia. And of course, they're doing good right now, so it looked bad. So what do y'all think about that? Like just these firings mid-season. Do you think they should fire mid-season or hold out to the end of the year and let it be what it is? Because are you hiring somebody right now? You're going to go with the Daniel Rizzi method for the New Orleans?
I'm going to personally say yeah, because you got to take a look at it. And since you mentioned Rizzi with New Orleans, that was the example I was going to use. Sometimes you want to wait to the end of the season to make a change, but right now, let's make that change now let's see what assets we have where we at. You can use those assets to move. What I mean by that is get ready to coach,
Mm-hmm.
bring in an interim coach. The interim coach gonna use players that they got. Start using some of the players, see what they got. They may have value to be traded to get you
Mm-hmm.
more, you know, draft picks or other things, to come to your value to your team to see what you have. Start your search ahead because you got rid of him. You can start kind of preparing. Everybody know that the coaching spot gonna be available.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can already start looking out for these teams that are doing good, their offensive coordinators or their defensive coordinators. You can start looking out at them. For one example, there's rumor that the Saints are looking at Lions defensive
Glenn
coordinator, Glenn.
from
And
Tulane.
and he also was a coach. He was underneath Sean Payton. So
Mm-hmm.
that
What's
gives
his
them,
last name?
I can't remember his last name, but Glenn. That's all I can know.
You got,
His first name is
you got
Glenn.
to
You
play
gotta look
respect.
that up.
Will he be the first black coach for the
Head
Saints?
coach,
Yeah, right.
possibly. Yeah, he would. Yeah. But just saying that gives you more time to
Aaron
kind
Glenn.
of, yeah, arrogant. That's right. So that gives you time to start preparing what your pieces are. You get rid of the GM, you get rid of the coach. You get an idea of who your new GM is going to be. You
Mm-hmm.
talk to them, give them the options, the ideas of what they're going to do. So I personally feel like that because with NFL, yeah, they got an all season, but man, look, with NFL, it's never an off season when it comes to the organization themselves. They
Mm-hmm.
always gotta be prepared. So I would hate to see people lose their jobs. Don't get me wrong, I never want anybody to lose their jobs, but for the detriment of the team, it's good because you gotta look at how the Saints are. They
Mm-hmm.
got rid of their coach, and these boys, the excitement on the sideline is different. You can see it.
Actually, surprisingly enough, which is a crazy sentence I'm about to say, after losing 7 in a row, 1 game from being number 1 in the South, and like 2 or 3 from being like wild card number 7. That's crazy work. I ain't about to get too excited because it's my Saints, and I don't trust them, but I still love them, and we're gonna figure it out. But we'll see how that's gonna roll. What you got on that, John Boy? Coaching, not just about the things, coaching, firing. You think it should be early in the season, or
Yeah, I'm not against firing in the middle of the season. Like James said, it kind of gives them time to get ready for next season instead of
Mm-hmm.
firing at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're trying to scramble for those couple of months and get the team used to somebody new and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like you said, you don't want to see nobody lose their job, but hey, sometimes you got to go.
And
So
most of
I
those
ain't.
guys get a job next week in the
I get
college,
you
or
a job. Yeah.
remember, got to do a skin check.
Right. Right.
Yeah, true. And
You know.
sometimes they lose their job and they still getting paid by the organization because of the
Yeah,
contract.
yeah, they
So
get a buyout.
so I mean with football, head coaches, yeah, it hurts to see them gone, but sometimes it's good for a change. Look at one coach that changed, Andy Reid. He left the Eagles and he's doing
Andy
amazing.
Reid's the greatest coach of all time. I said it.
Hey, yeah, shout out Kansas City because they got my favorite wideout. So I'm a Kansas City fan now. I'm
Who's your
not a
favorite?
I'm
Absolutely.
not a
D Hop?
Swiftie though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, D-Hop.
Yeah, Swifty. I thought you was a Swifty.
No, I ain't no Swiftie.
I know
Jazz, you a
Jazz, you're a
Swifty?
Swifty.
Yeah, it's definitely a Swiftie. Look at those
Hmm.
headphones.
Yeah, look at those headphones. Those headphones
Okay,
are
I will
Swifty.
admit, I can't sit here and lie. There are a few songs that I like, but as far as being a Swiftie and
Name
taking
one
it
of
that
them.
far,
What's
no.
your favorite 5 songs by Taylor Swift?
5 is crazy. Y'all just gonna do that, and then look, y'all messy. Y'all messy.
Go
Y'all
ahead.
messy.
Oh,
Okay.
I got 5.
I can't think of the names right now. It's just you got 5. Name them. Go ahead, and I'll tell you if I agree.
I got 3. Endgame. That's a good one.
Okay. Don't hate that one. That's good. That's
I
good.
know
That's
you. I
good.
know you knew that. That means you've been listening. That's
Relax. Relax.
I don't know the other 2. I don't remember all their names. Yeah,
No,
Endgame's my
I
favorite
know
Taylor
it.
Swift song though. It's solid.
Um, It goes, I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me. Blah 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 blah. That one, I like that one a lot.
Was that
And
like her original
then,
single?
it's older,
Yeah.
but not original. No. I think it's like love something. Romeo and Juliet. She was talking about in the song.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Romeo
saying
and
that at the top of my lungs.
Juliet.
Say it again.
Romeo and
Oh, you did it for real.
Juliet.
That was a joke. Look, shout out to Taylor Swift. She making that money and she doing the Jake Paul treatment. Got to do a little celebrity rub. You know, making Kansas City more popular than they ever been.
Right.
After winning 2 Super Bowls back to back, it's still not popular enough. You got to get that the Swifty effect.
Gotta
That's
get that
Energy.
repeat.
Jazz, a random change of topic. What you think about SmackDown Friday? Have you seen it?
I did. I
Okay.
watched it.
The floor is yours. What you got? What's on your heart?
Okay.
Just take a
Start
deep
with
breath.
beginning.
No, because I gotta grab my
Do I
thoughts.
have to give you like a 3-minute time limit so you don't go rambling?
No. I'm gonna start with I am team, and I've said this in previous episodes. I am team OG Bloodline to the end of me. But it's time for Roman to come off his high horse. It's time.
Can't do it.
Because he go back with me to when they were backstage and they had their little moment, and Roman's like, "Nah, we gonna die together." And Jimmy looked at him like, "Why we gotta die though? Like we can't just go get help. We don't want to die. We just want to just go get somebody." But like Roman's like, "No, we got this." Blah 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 blah. This, that, and the third thing. So like just like base level, let's start off there. I think it's time for Roman to come off his high horse. Number 2, shout out to Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul is back. Trust Uncle Paul right now because of the fate, like his whole little body language when he was on the outside the ropes
Uh-huh.
after Punk walked in. Also very shocking seeing Punk as the other member, but it makes the most sense because that's more of a clean slate than anybody else. CM
Mhm.
Punk wasn't there to have any beef with him. He wasn't there.
Yep.
So
And he's a Paul Heyman
this is
guy.
the cleanest,
So.
and
He's a
he's a
Paul
Paul Heyman
man.
guy.
That was
Exactly.
his
So
wise
Paul
man too.
trusts
So
him. This, that, and the third thing. Um, there's so much. There's so much. There's so much.
So let
I'm
me
gonna
ask you a
ask you
question.
this.
Oh, go ahead, go for it. Probably the
I'm
same
gonna ask you
question.
this. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stir away from the bloodline right quick.
Okay.
Who you think attacked Jade Cargill?
Ugh. I, unfortunately, go on this journey with me, and it has a lot to do.
How many journeys we going on?
Yeah.
Many, so
It's the
many
second
journeys in
one.
my head right now. It's so much happening. But
30.
unfortunately, and I hate it, but I really think that they're gonna try to spin it and say that it was Bianca. I hope
Mhm.
that it was not Bianca, but I think that's what they're gonna try to convince people at first. Also I saw that it was rumored, and y'all will have to help me with her name. It's the lady from TNA. They said it
Jordan
might be her.
Grace.
The one that came. Yeah,
Jordan Grace.
they said it might have been her. I don't know if I believe
Nah,
that.
Jordan Grace is a
Hmm.
good girl right now, and she's
Yeah,
about
that's
to
I
fight
was
for.
right,
She's about to
right,
fight for the title one more time in TNA. So nah,
right. So I
I
don't.
can't see that.
I think they're about to try to go the Bianca route because I think this was their way. If not, I think that that whole situation was them trying to keep Bianca and Jade from fighting because nobody wants to see that. I personally don't
Mm-hmm.
want to see them because, like,
Dude,
I love the black girl magic going on right now, and I
main
think that
event.
they need to keep that going. It absolutely. Now that I agree with you, would it be a fire main event?
Mania
Absolutely, but
type of
I
match.
I
Oh
think
no,
it's too
it's
early.
Mania, night 1. Guaranteed.
I and that's why I'm thinking, like, from the business side of it, I could see why they would go down that path.
If
Now let me
they
tell you
if they
I
should
just
something.
have did it,
personally don't
if they should have did it, it should have been the opposite. Bianca should have got laid out. Jade's a better heel. She was a decent heel in AEW,
she's
and
a solid heel.
she's
I
getting her
agree.
work better.
But
She's
but
a
if it
solid
is
heel. I
Bianca,
agree.
we never got a chance to see Bianca as a heel, and we get a chance
Incorrect.
to see that.
Bianca was one of the best heels
They
in NXT. One of the
I'm about to say
best.
I'm not gonna lie to you. In
Well,
NXT, but also
Mhm.
we got a glimpse of her heel side when um when Bailey switched,
Yeah,
she
and
became face.
she had a little
Like no,
attitude.
like
She
no.
she
She had
played that
attitude
role very well. Very stuck up, like
very
Still
well,
nah.
playing that role
very
because she
well.
told Bailey,
Yeah,
"No, I'm going on the ambulance, not you."
yeah.
But
Hmm.
Jazz, to kind of tell you, kind of bring something out. If it is Bianca,
Hmm.
I gotta give a shout out to Triple H and Shawn Michaels because they are rebuilding their magic that they had of their feud, whereas they did something similar
Mm-hmm.
where
Hmm.
Triple H attacked Shawn Michaels, but it made
Right,
it look like he was nowhere around
right,
Mm-hmm.
until Shawn Michaels came back and we found out.
right.
So
Which
I
is
can
why
see
I'm
that.
thinking because, and
Ooh, that's
also
a good one.
Bianca's reaction when they put Jade on the Titantron,
Mm-hmm.
it
Hmm.
was a little
Yeah, I got you. She's kind of was like, should I got a
right.
match, should I
Like
go?
she hesitated. She was
She
like,
kept hesitating.
she
Mm-hmm.
hesitated.
And that could be, let's be honest, that could be two reasons. One, that could just be bad acting.
Yeah,
So that could have just really been part of just, trying to do the acting of just not want to overdo it, but overdoing it. And two, it could be part of what we all thinking that it might be her. Now another person that I heard could be one of them, and they was showing clips of it. She was hugging Bailey, and she had a side eye on certain things. Is Naomi.
Naomi.
Now think
And
about
I
this.
hate that.
Naomi
I don't
got
want
pushed
that.
away
She did.
by she got pushed away, even though they had their match. Naomi, Bianca, and Jade, the three women together against Damage Control. That was lovely. However, Naomi kind of has been getting a back burner
She got
towards
pocketed.
them.
She got
So
pocketed.
we can see that because everybody's thinking it's Bailey. Bailey taking the fifth spot in the War Games. I
Mm-hmm.
truly don't think it's Bailey. Not this time. And
Nah,
also,
not
here's
not
how
this
they
time.
think. This is how they're throwing it out there. So Bailey is in the tournament for the women's U.S. title.
Mm-hmm.
She struggles to beat Bianca. They're saying this. She's struggling to beat Bianca. So what should she do? Distract Bianca by taking out Jade.
Mm-hmm.
That distracts Bianca. Bianca took herself out of the tournament. So now Bailey has a pretty much a smooth sailing to kind of go into the title without having to fight Bianca
The
because
problem with that theory, I'm sorry to cut you off. The problem with that theory, they just turned her back in March, where she
And
left
I
Damage
to speak
Control, won the Royal Rumble,
right.
and then took EO.
right.
You can't double. They can. You can get the Big Show treatment, and you can switch every 3 months,
Right.
and it'll be trash if they do it. This is an opportunity. Uh, this is an opportunity for them to heal up Naomi, to have her join.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what if she joins Solo Bloodline? What if
Mm.
we're gonna sit on that? We're
Oh.
gonna sit on that for the next episode.
Say
Hold
that
on.
Yeah,
again. Say that
hold
again.
on to that. Hold on
Say
to
that
that.
again.
Hold on to that.
This is a chance for them to heal up Naomi to join Solo Bloodline. Because the easy
That would that
gripe
would be
is her
nice.
husband's on the OG Bloodline. Y'all never accepted me into the Bloodline, and I'm your family. Solo
That would be
accepts her.
messy. Ooh, that would be
Ooh,
messy.
Uh,
put a pin in that.
But
Put a pin in that. Put
to
a pin in
speak
that. Hold on
very
that.
yep, hold on to that. But no, to speak very quickly to the Bailey thing. The reason why I don't think that it was her is I felt like they kind of had to work too hard to make her face because she wasn't believable for a little while. It was just like, are you for real or not? Like,
the
I just feel
huggable
like they had to
Bailey,
work too hard.
not the
No, no,
huggable Bailey.
coming from Damage Control,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
like trying to
Oh, that was
convince
part
us
of it.
now that like
I
I didn't believe it for a little while.
I
So
I like that story, like where she kind of had to fight, force make herself show that she is a good person. Now I
Mm-hmm.
like that story.
no, I love the storyline. I'm saying the reason why I don't think she laid out Homegirl is because they
Nah,
worked too hard to make her a face to turn her back around this fast.
Yeah.
Like
all I gotta say is Triple H cooking. He cooking
He
like he
cooking
cooking some
and
gumbo.
he cooking some gumbo. Going back to the original conversation about Thanksgiving, what we do know is between that, the Bloodline, like you said, Triple H cooking, Shawn Michaels cooking, wrestling as a whole is cooking, sports, whether it's scripted, whether it's celebrity, whether it's football, which is also scripted because you got the rule book and all that. And everything is hitting on 10 right now. So that's it for y'all. Another episode of the Next Level Oasis podcast. Again, hashtag NLO Pod on all your socials. Geo Spectre, Queen Pin 96, John Boy, J Mo Stacks. Peace.